guys. So my name is Sharif. I'm CEO for Valeria Games, and I just wanted to slides over there. I just wanted to take a few minutes to talk about how at Valeria Games we're looking to onboard the masses and basically help revolutionize the gaming industry as far as NFTs go. So we believe that accessibility is extremely important, which is why we've chosen to build our game on mobile. There is a lot more casual players and hyper casual players than people would like to admit. And we genuinely believe that accessibility is key, and that almost everyone has a phone in their pocket. But not everyone has a PC, not everyone has a console, so we believe that mobile gaming is definitely the future, which is why we chose to build there as well. And we chose to build on Polygon, and this was actually a very important decision for us. And when you're talking about onboarding, hopefully, millions of players into NFTs, if you have a blockchain transaction that's going to cost them a couple dollars, for example, that is not going to help onboard the masses. It's not a sustainable business model for you to offer to cover the gas fees for those players either. So you're left in a very tough situation if you choose to, for example, build your game on the Ethereum blockchain. Polygon has very low fees. So what it allows us to do is offer gasless transactions. So at Valeria Games, we use Bioeconomy to basically create a gas station where we can then pay for the gas of all of the players. And because the transaction cost is so low, we batch them together, and then we're able to basically cover the transaction cost for all the blockchain elements of our mobile game. And that's why it was so important for us to, of course, build on Matic. In addition to that, if you think about the experience that a player goes through when they look to, for example, download a game from the Play Store, I want you to forget about the Web3 player who knows about NFTs. You're scrolling through the iOS store, the App Store, the Google Play Store. You find a game that you like, you download it. If you log in with your Apple ID or your Google Play account, what we do is we use Magic Link to create a wallet for you immediately. And we take the email address associated with your Apple ID or Google Play, and we use that as kind of your recovery email address or your seed phrase. So you just log in with your Apple ID, and you have a non-custodial wallet created for you. Then, in addition to that, when you actually go to do a blockchain transaction, like sell an NFT or an in-game asset, which is what we're calling them, like in-game, like a digital collectible or a digital avatar. So when you go to sell your digital collectible and you need to complete a blockchain transaction, we're covering the gas as well. So you don't even know what's happening. It's completely seamless. And that's why it was important for us to make the decisions we made in terms of creating instant wallets using Magic Link and, of course, doing gasless transactions using Bioeconomy. Now, the word play to earn gets thrown around a lot in the Web3 space, and I think this is where we all need to take a step back and understand that if there's money going out, there has to be money coming in. And when the money stops coming in, if your player base is there to just extract money out, that is not a sustainable tokenomics model. Might be a hot take, but we don't give away tokens inside of our game. There's lots of cool stuff you can do our game. You can play dungeons, you can do story mode, PvP battles, you can join tournaments every weekend, you can do faction battles, you can try to pull rare and legendary NFTs and shinies and breeding and all of that. But you cannot earn tokens. There could be value provided through the assets that you've collected in the game. NFTs could end up becoming super rare and valuable, and you might get a super rare pull from a dungeon, but ultimately we've chosen not to give out tokens in the game. As a matter of fact, when the game launches, the team won't be selling tokens either. And there's no VCs that we've relied on who will be getting doing a token dump on our players either. All the tokens will be provided when our game launches by our Genesis landowners, and it's a fixed amount that we're able to calculate and predict. So we know what the circulating supply will be, and we've spent the last year carefully calculating that and making sure that we don't dilute the supply, by taking a 10% dump here from some VC that invested us a year ago or anything like that. So we've been very calculated to ensure we have sustainable tokenomics going forward. The gaming industry is huge, and we're just a small part of it. Web3 gaming is a small part of the overall gaming industry. We like to look at other projects in the space as partners, not competitors. The pie is too big for us to fight over the small amount of the market share that Web3 gaming has. So what we've done is found a way to have long-term partnerships in the Web3 space. So for example, one of our partner projects is Digidaigaku. If you connect your MetaMask wallet when you, by the way, I should have mentioned this earlier, if you download our game, you have the option to connect MetaMask or Apple ID or Google Play. So our Web3 players will still have the option to connect their MetaMask. But let's say you connect your MetaMask, we find out you're one of our partner projects, a Digidaigaku holder. you actually will get an option to mint their champion for free. And actually, this is the only way to get their champion is by owning a Digidaigaku. It won't be sold elsewhere. So now Digidaigaku holders have an incentive to download our game and claim this free champion, this free playable character that only their community will have access to, unless of course their community decides to sell it on the peer-to-peer marketplace. But we've done this with Kaiju Kings, we've done this with Imposters, Project Gojira, Creeps, Llamaverse. We have over 40 project partners, and this is how we've chosen to grow our community organically as far as the Web3 space goes. So when our game launches in June, the beta version, all these community members will hopefully be able to come in and claim their exclusive rewards that we were giving to them. And in return, of course, we get the support of their entire community. So this is how we've chosen to kind of go forward with our partner projects. Go on our website, you can see all of them there. And NFTs gives us a unique opportunity when it comes to longevity and interoperability. Most games do not last 10, 15, 20 years, and to be fair, not a lot of developers are thinking that far down the road. But NFTs gives us a very unique opportunity to focus on interoperability, meaning, let's say we're building our mobile game, it's about to launch soon, but next we want to build a MOBA. And I think League of Legends or Dota 2. And what we want to say is, if you have any Valerian, which are like the Pokemon type creatures in our game, that's Vulture over there. I guess you could say he's like the Charizard of our game. But if you get Vulture to level 10, you can actually move him from the mobile game to the MOBA. And so this, what it does is, and of course the token needs to be at the heart of the ecosystem of all your games. Like our first game, the token's at the heart. It's used in our marketplace. It's used in our merch store. It's used to level up. It's used to evolve. But we want to offer the same thing for all of our mobile games. I'm going over time. Thank you. I knew this would happen. But yeah, come check us out. Follow us on our Twitter. Come check us out at Valeria Games. We got a booth over there. Come test out the demo, see if you guys like it. Thank you for your time. Have a good day.